So my phone shut off with the capacity, so I'm continuing from here. But they said, "Did you pass? Did you pass?" And I said, "Oh no, I didn't pass." But the first time I failed, I didn't even tell people that I failed. I just told them I hadn't taken it because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed and I was ashamed. The second time I took it, I couldn't hide that I was waiting. And so, old instructors would ask me, and people would ask me, "Did you pass?" I would avoid the question because surely this girl who fought with the school and went through all these things, she would pass. And especially after people said certain administrative people at the school or certain instructors who did not care for me at all would say like, "Oh, she's not the neighborhood she come from warrants her to not even be able to be in the nursing program because statistics show that she shouldn't even be in this nursing program." So with all that stress on my back, I did not want to pony up and say, "No, I didn't pass," because I felt like it was proving them right. But in reality, I wasn't ready to become a nurse because it wasn't my time. It wasn't in God's time. And had I went and seeked him first and asked him each time, "Is it time for me to take this test?" I might have saved myself the pain, but we're human. And at the end of the day, we want what we want, especially when you feel like you worked hard for it. So the second time I take it, 75 shuts off. And I'm like, what happened? Did I fail again? And when I when I did fail, because I failed, reality set in and desperation set in because I had relied on passing the NCLEX to start contributing in my family financially the way that I felt as though it was time for us to harvest. So I skipped the part of understanding why I failed and immediately started looking for work. I'm just going to look for a job at this point. I'm not going to take it again. And I'm looking for a job, looking for a job, looking for a job. And then it's like, God, I'm praying and I'm asking God, like, why is this happening? I thought that my purpose was to be a nurse, and I'm questioning my purpose at this point. And I'm like, you had me fight through all this in school, and you supported me in school, and you carried me along the way, and you kept my peace for me not to pass and cross over. I lost some friends along the way, people that I felt as though was in my corner. Once they passed the NCLEX and moved on, I hadn't heard from them anymore. Things changed drastically for me. And I'm telling you all this and I'm being transparent with this is because I know other people are going through this. And when I truly say God is the answer, God is the answer. I got closer in my church. I'm a member of Kingdom Church under Dr. Darius Daniels and First Lady Shamika Daniels. And he preached a sermon, Focus. And I started to listen. I started to meditate. I started going to what they call Kingdom 101 classes where you learn how to build a relationship with God, because at that point I was a mess. I became very depressed. I was like, I don't know what else to do. It wasn't until that moment that I started to really relish in what it means to have a relationship with God. And it was my church, Kingdom Church, and it was my pastor, Dr. Darius Daniels, and his wife, First Lady Shamika Daniels, and understanding the Bible and understanding what it means to build a relationship that I started to let go.